I wonder if there's a collective noun for composers. Is there a collective noun for composers? Probably not. They are a pretty rare species. But LCCS is in the rare and lucky position of having 3 composers in their midst. Ian Lawson, bass, and Ben Heneghan, tenor, have a significant shared history. When students, they formed a music partnership and went on to have a successful career in composing TV and film music. Indeed, one of their themes had no bigger fan than the choir's 3rd composer and musical director, Alex Thacker.
Good afternoon, my name's Alex Thacker and I'm the musical director of Llandaff Cathedral Choral Society, the Cavatina Singers and Cheltenham Choral Society, who are coming together for this very special winter concert to be done online. And I'm here in the garden of Ian Lawson, who is one of the 3 composers, and we're joined with Ben Heneghan. And it's quite funny because the first time that I met Ian was in a pub in Cardiff after one of Llandaff Cathedral Choral Society's concerts, and I was very astonished to find out that the TV theme tune to one of my very favourite childhood programmes, Fireman Sam, was written by Ian Lawson, and that Ian and Ben had written all of the music for the programme. So fast forward to 2020, we have joined together to pool our resources as composers who are all based in the same choir to make a virtual concert in a time of difficulty for choirs where we can't meet up in person, but we've been meeting up online via Zoom. And it was actually the brainchild of Ian and Ben that we could put together a concert of music with all of the resources recorded by individual choir members in their own homes and submitted to Ian to put together for the concert. So to get us in the mood in this summer sun, we've all brought our Christmas hats, which we're going to put on ceremonially now. Nadolig Llawen. Merry Christmas, Hudson. I've written 2 pieces for this virtual winter project. The first one I wrote back in 2012 for the Cardiff Polyphonic Choir, and it takes a 15th century text called A Babe is Born, a very traditional religious text. And the piece was written both for the choir and also a trio called Triptych, which is made up of piano, cello and solo soprano. And the next piece has been written especially for this project, and it's called Cantemus in Coro, and this is a sort of medley of Christmas carols from a 16th century Scandinavian collection called Pie Cantiones. And the main tune that this is based on is the well-known tune Unto Us a Boy is Born. But I've interwoven this with lots of different hymns from that same collection, which are quite similar but slightly different, and I hope that the choir will enjoy the opportunity to sing all of these familiar hymns in a slightly unfamiliar way.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Ben Heneghan. I'm one of the 3 composers involved in this project. We're really happy that we can do this and that we can produce something, as Alex mentioned, that is going to be a lasting document to our time during this funny bit of history. My contribution is a set of pieces called Winter Legends, which are partly aimed at plugging a little bit of a gap in the Christmas market, in that it's for choirs to sing who maybe perhaps want to sing something non-religious for a change. So I hope it sits in quite nicely with all the religious material. There are 4 pieces in my suite. The first one is called Red and White, which is my favourite type of wine. But it's not about that, it's about a mushroom that is used in the far northern communities of Russia and Siberia, where it forms part of some rituals where the shamans make use of the mushroom in a particular way to help their spirit journeys. Their way of life is contrasted in this song with our rather more tinsely and perhaps superficial Christmas decorations, and the two meet up during the song, I hope to the benefit of both sides. The second piece is called The Pilgrim and the Amethyst. You'll hear more about that as we get closer to Christmas. The third piece is called A Spell for Snow, and we'll deal with how to conjure snow out of a apparently cloudless blue sky just when you need it around Christmas time. And the fourth one is based on an old song of mine called The Snow Goose Song. And I hope that you'll all enjoy learning to sing these.
Hello, I'm Ian Lawson, the third composer. I sing bass in the Llandaff Cathedral Choral Society and Penarth Cavatina Singers. My contribution to this project are three pieces taken from a six-movement Christmas cantata that I'm actually working on at the moment. The three movements are O Christmas Day, Cradle Song, that's by William Blake, and Christmas Bells by Longfellow. I'm scoring the music for a full orchestra, not because the choir can afford to hire a full orchestra in this case, but because the project is online, because everyone's doing their contributions at home, including me. I'm able to construct the orchestration sort of virtually, so which is a fair bit cheaper, I think, than hiring an orchestra. The crucial part of this project are individual choristers recording their own part at home using their laptop, computer, smartphone. We trialled this technique last term with a short piece by mine, a Kyrie from a jazz mass. And you know, I think most people were really quite surprised at the result at the end of it. Once I've got all the voices, I think we had about 40 voices in this case, and I mixed all the voices together and balanced it out, and I think it produced a pretty surprising result. So this is what we're hoping to do again in this project, but on a much bigger scale.